Now at 5:30, the world marking 2 years since the Hamas October 7th attacks on Israel. Tonight, we're getting an up-close look at what happened from the makers of a TV series, and we're hearing from a family who lost their son during the attacks. Welcome back to the 5 o'clock news. I'm Steve Lacey.
And I'm Natasha Verma. Red Alert is a 4-part scripted series depicting the harrowing, true-life events of October 7th, 2023. It was released on Paramount Plus today.
All right, Fox 5 Sharon Crowley spoke with the director and executive producer about what inspired them to take on this project. Sharon?
Yeah, actually, sadness and grief, Steve, is what inspired them to create Red Alert. The director and executive producers say despite the horror of what that day happened on that day, they found stories of courage and hope. Red Alert is a reenactment of true stories of families murdered on October 7th. And while actors are used, survivors did collaborate on the project, trying to help with accuracy. You can hear actors speaking in Hebrew as Red Alert opens with fear and drama as Hamas executes a surprise attack invading southern Israel. Now, the assault catching Israeli soldiers and civilians off guard. 1,200 people were massacred on that day, and more than 200 others were taken as hostages. This series follows true stories, including one of a father protecting his baby after his wife got murdered, another of a husband trying to save his injured wife at the Nova Music Festival, and one more telling of children abducted on motorcycles and taken into Gaza, and another as a mother tries to save her daughters. Now, the director, who lives in Israel, says his child's teacher was killed at the music festival, and he decided to make this series to help cope with his grief.
We discovered that in this very dark day, there were amazing acts of courage, of selflessness, of saving other people, of grace. And we found it really inspirational that in such dire circumstances, we see the power of humanity, and we kind of re-believe in the good nature of men.
Well, the creators of Red Alert want to make sure future generations remember accurately what happened in Israel on October 7, 2023. They see this series as an opportunity to preserve history and the memories of those killed or taken hostage.
We wanted to show the true stories of a group of different people who were traumatically and tragically massacred. But we wanted, it's important for us to show the why, because, and it's not a political statement. It's very much, here's the truth. Here's what actually happened. You can decide how you want to relate afterwards, but you have to accept the truth of what actually happened on that day.
So this series is being released, as we said, today on Paramount Plus. It comes 2 years after the war in Gaza began, and as peace negotiations between Israel and Hamas are underway now in Egypt. It also comes as families of 48 hostages, dead and alive, continue to hope for their release from captivity and, of course, an end to this war.